the upcoming directors. I had a session or two in the recent past, and with upcoming directors from the institute and all that. Even they asked me, "Sir, what is the relevance of an editor? Why I'm shooting?" The director said, he said, "I'm going to shoot, and I'm going to tell you exactly what uh, I'm going to use. So, what is the relevance of an editor in this whole process?" He started asking. So, I had to explain him what all we could contribute in that sense. So, I thought that aspect I wanted to bring. It's only then what I did was ask some of the filmmakers I'm working with to throw a little light on it, also saying that what is that they want from an editor. The few directors I'm working, and they were very kind to give me a video bite, which will be posted. Some of them will be posted in the middle of the session, but right now I'm posting a few on the top to just know what the directors are thinking about an editor, because he's the person who's uh, works in close tandem with the editor. So they have some expectations from the editor. So I've just tried to find that out. And I worked with them for many years, but I've never asked them this question. It never arose. But right now, because of the session, I had to ask and get this
Hello.
out of them.
Editing, they say, is like the final draft for your film. Nothing can be more true than that. And if you have a good editor with you, it's like having a big brother next to you.
Editing is one of the most important parts of filmmaking, and definitely my favorite. It is during editing that a film actually emerges, takes shape, takes its form. And a good editor can enhance performances. It can hide your mistakes that you've done during the shoot. A good editor can even change the narrative of the film. So, this collaboration between the director and the editor is one of the most crucial collaborations in filmmaking.
Okay, so I've had the privilege and pleasure of working with Srikar Prasad for most of my films. I think a lot of people ask a filmmaker what they expect out of an editor, and I think a director's biggest mistake or folly is to use the editor in more of an operative way and want to edit the vision in his own mind. So he just pretty much uses the editor to execute how he would have edited the film or she would have edited the film. I think it's very important to leave an editor and don't touch them till they come up with their first, second rough cut, because an editor is an extremely creative technician when it comes to filmmaking. An editor can make or break a film. I would just like to, your case in point in this situation would be a film like Talwar. I mean, I genuinely believe the edit of that film is so brilliant, and that's what, not to take anything away from Meghna, but that really is what keeps the audience extremely engrossed in the way the narrative is intercut and flows. So yes, an editor needs to be given creative freedom, needs to be, I think, gutsy enough to spin the whole narrative on its head and not just execute what is on the page in the structure of the script. Knowing that there's a flexibility to always come back to that, but in doing so, the editor may be able to open the eyes of the filmmaker to make them see a different angle of how they would have told their story. I mean, that's the power an editor has.
Well, that's what a few of them had to say about editing, which was, for an editor, I think it's a very heartening thing to hear that the sort of importance a director would associate with the process of editing. So I you know, I always believed in initial days when I started off, it was probably that I was also a mechanical editor where I was doing what I was told, when I started off my career. I didn't know that there is something beyond this which we can do. And then when the process uh, went ahead, and the days passed, I realized that there's a lot of things which can be uh, done differently, and I could start questioning people. Sometimes it did annoy some people, but there was this tendency to ask why it can't be like this, why it can be like this, these sort of things. So when then you start thinking for the story and not only doing the mechanical process of only operating the machine, you start thinking why it cannot be in an X way or Y way or Z way, and why you're holding on to this flow, why the scene has to end here, or why the scene has to go on till here. These sort of things you start asking, and you start exploring a lot of things,